experiencing more.
My name is Caroline Tolentino Smith, and I came from Kipuhulu, Hana, Maui.
I understand that you've been taking the Kyäni products?
Yes, since June, and that would be about 6 months, yes. I have cancer in my lungs and in my stomach. I have asthma. I had heart attack, thyroid problems, diabetes, high blood pressure. I have everything that a person can have. And arthritis in my hands.
How many different medications does one have to take for something
Well,
like that?
I had about 16 medications, but slowly my doctor worked till now I have 6 medications. I can sleep real well. I can just say good night, go on my bed, put my head down, and go to sleep, deep sleep.
Was it like that before?
No, I used to go to the bathroom like 3, 4, 5 times. And now it's only once, maybe hardly any, no interference now. And because I have only one kidney, I can urinate real heavy now and not little by little, drops. I can just urinate real well now, and I'm so grateful that I'm able to do that. The doctor always asks me if I have any pains, and I say I have no pains, doctor. No pains in my lungs and no pains in my stomach. I'm doing real good, and I feel good. It's just that I have asthma and I can't walk, a distance. I have to use the wheelchair. But yesterday, Malia took me to Ross clothing shop, and I walked from the garage to the shop and walked with her everywhere she went. And I wasn't tired, or my back wasn't aching. I was surprised with myself that I was able to walk. I was able to walk back to the car. So I'm really grateful to our Lord. Oh, yes, grateful to Kyäni. Oh, yes.
I want to talk a little bit more about the cancer, but before I do that, could you just state how old you are right now?
I'm 83.
Okay. Wow, that's amazing.
Next year, I'll be 84.
Yeah.
I had surgery in 2003. They they didn't take my lung out, my lower lung. They just wedged the cancer out. And when I asked the doctor if I needed chemotherapy, he said, no, you don't have to, because I took everything out. And he was right. Yes, later, like 2008, I think, yeah. Well, he said that it was 4th stage, and the cancer was active, and if I would go on Tarceva, I didn't want to take chemotherapy and get sick. And he said the next thing would be the Tarceva. And it did help me for 2 weeks. And after that, I started to have irritation around my eyelid. And then, it took 2 weeks to heal my eyelid. Then I had sores in my nostril. And then when that ended up, I had another one in my right and left nostril. And then I had sores in my ear and I took myself off the Tasiva after a month. He told me that the cancer has subsided, but the nodules grew, and he cannot understand what's happening. And but I know that Kyäni has helped me stop that growth.
Where did the cancers grow?
In my lungs. Yes.
Tell us about the stomach cancer.
Yeah, and I asked about the stomach cancer, and there is no stomach cancer whatsoever. And thanks be to God for Kyäni. Kyäni, it helped me a lot. Yes, I inquired to my doctor, what's my lab, results? And she said, everything is real clear. There is nothing wrong with your blood work. And I said, oh, Kyäni again. Well, I like to say that I can now move my hands without any problem. Before I had such a hard time moving around because of arthritis. But now that, thanks be to God too, that I'm able to move my fingers now. So I can dance hula.
Well, hopefully we'll see you on stage dancing.
Oh, yes. Aloha. Kyäni.
Experiencing more.